What is happening, everybody? Hello and welcome back to Total Blast, where we discuss about everything Marvel in the MCU. I'm sure by now we're all aware of the numerous rumors regarding problems with the Blade script, because Marvel Studios and Mahershala Ali apparently can stop changing the script for the Blade reboot. And since the project's anticipated production start is just a few weeks away, there haven't been many significant changes, but the crew is reportedly deep in pre-production and is reluctant to make any announcement, which has led some fans to question whether or not there are some backstage issues. But after a round or two of rewriters, and it appears that Dane Whitman, the Avenger, better known as Black Knight, may have a smaller role, indicating that Whitman and the Ebony Blade may not play major roles in the movie after all. Fans were teased with the sight of the Ebony Blade alongside the voice of Mahershala Ali since confirmed Blade when Kit Harington first appeared in the MCU as Dane Whitman, and fans were expecting to see more of the duo in Blade. But that may no longer be the case. I think it's kind of a bummer. And we're going to be talking about everything that was rumored and what it means for the reboot movie moving forward. But before we dive into all of the latest buzz, we're still giving out a brand new PlayStation 5 on this channel to one lucky subscriber. More on how to win at the end of this video. And if this is your first time, please subscribe and enable the post notifications so you don't miss out on subsequent videos. Now, there have been many ups and downs in the creation of the MCU Blade reboot, including the departure of the original director Bassem Tariq, which caused the delay of the movie. Fortunately, a new director was appointed quickly, and we hoped that things will go smoothly. But cut to this day, Disney is still struggling to adapt their new Blade movie to fit within the confines of the MCU. Last year, reports started to spread that the movie's lead, Mahershala Ali, wasn't happy with the script. The director of the movie then abruptly left the production. Currently, according to comicbook.com, Kit Harington's Black Knight, who was formerly a major character in the revised script. So, the next Blade movie for Marvel Studios may have a significantly reduced one big character to trim the fat. And this new information comes from insider Jeff Snyder on the Hot Mic podcast, where he brought up the pre-production of the 2024 movie Blade, which appears to have been improved. Someone reached out to say that with Blade, things have gotten a little better. Above the lines Jeff Snyder said on a recent episode of the Hot Mic podcast via the Direct, things have shaped up. The script is leaner and is meaner and is cutting out the fat. But the script I heard about was like 87 pages, like there wasn't enough, and they've shaved it to the bone. He added, what they'd cut out, I heard, is that Blade wasn't going to tie with Eternals and Kit Harington's Black Knight. Black Knight's not really involved in Blade things anymore. They may be recasting a few parts, including maybe the daughter was there like a 14-year-old girl. They may recast that. End of quote. And now, Snyder previously reported on how the previous Blade script irritated star Ali, leading to the film losing its director and having its release date pushed back. Although, the update brings good news to those waiting for Marvel Studios to take on Blade into the MCU. But this cutting down seemed to come at the expense of Kit Harington's character as he continued, and I quote, what they cut out, I heard, is that Blade was going to tie into Eternals and Kit Harington's Black Knight. Black Knight's not really involved in Blade things anymore. They might be recasting a few parts, including maybe the daughter, where there was like a 14-year-old girl. They may recast that. End of quote. In the movie, Ali will play the title character Blade, a vampire/human hybrid also known as Eric Cross Brooks. Given how Blade made his vocal, if not physical, introduction into the MCU, we all assumed that Harington would also return. However, the movie has gone through some worrying points, including losing and gaining a director, having the release date pushed back, and having things with the script go through several rewrites, and Dane Whitman's role may have been changed considerably during these versions. Dane Whitman, played by Kit Harington, was fairly utilized in Eternals, and we can't help but think that having him accompany Cersei and our other immortals on this quest would be improved and its standing in the MCU universe. Positively, a post-credit scene has hinted at a potential return as Black Knight. Harington's best known for his role as Jon Snow in HBO's Game of Thrones, debuted as Dane Whitman in Marvel Studios' Eternals in 2021. In Eternals' post-credit scene, we see Dane contemplating picking up his family legacy sword, the Ebony Blade, after watching helplessly as the woman he loves was taken away from Earth by the celestial Arishem. As the character watched the Black go on the Blade move, he was met with an off-camera voice asking whether he was ready for that. In light of the revelation that the teacher was confronted by Mahershala Ali's Blade, it was initially thought that the Black Knight story would be continued in the Daywalker's upcoming solo film, because according to speculation, the Blade movie will be a prequel, taking places before the event of the Eternals. Given that Blade has an infinity lifespan, this may help explain why Dane Whitman will appear less frequently. Instead, Dane's uncle, the former Black Knight, who was more of a monster than a hero, might be the person we meet. This would help to explain how Blade will be connected to Dane in the future as they maintain an eye on the Ebony Blade. But as we all know it's still early on, and there's a little concrete evidence other than rumors. With more than a year, Blade is scheduled to be released in theaters and production is still ongoing. Although, it will be amazing to see Alice Blade interact with the Black Knight in the upcoming films, Marvel has plenty of time to resolve the post-credit scene from Eternals as Blade interacts with other MCU characters after his initial solo film. According to reports regarding the MCU's future, Blade may be forming his own supernatural group, the Midnight Suns. A film about the group may examine Blade and the Black Knight encounter, leave his early on-screen MCU debut to concentrate completely on Vampire Hunter. MCU's timing is perfectly aligned with Blade's release in theaters the following year. MCU's Blade movies should be a breath of fresh air to moviegoers who have grown wary of the MCU recently, especially Marvel's latest movie, have been struggling to receive some of the level of appreciation found in Infinity Saga. Blade should be closer to Disney Plus special presentation Werewolves by Night more than a controversial release like the more recent Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, and consumers have demonstrated their excitement for Marvel's journey into the paranormal by giving the Disney Plus special a favorable response. Even though Werewolves by Night received a lot of positive reviews, not everyone enjoyed the black and white retro-style special. As a result, Blade is positioned to serve as the gateway into the MCU Supernatural section, enabling a larger audience to explore Marvel's upcoming slate of horror films and television programs that will be infused with the MCU's distinctive storytelling. And if a Marvel cameo appears in Blade, it should be Wesley Snipes' Vampire Hunter and Ali's MCU Blade making a use of their multiverse saga. Although, it's not shocking to find the script of Blade has been altered, but the removal of Dane Whitman Black Knight is. And although Eternals didn't do well, however, the post-credit scenes hinted at two very different directions. It's currently no indication that either of those sequences will progress. And even though it could be risky for the whole MCU and it's linked to live out the Eternals post-credit scene, it might be the wisest course of action for the 2024 movie. There is also a chance that Ali made this choice because he wants the script to change all the time, as reported by Jeff Snyder. If so, it is currently unclear where Dane Whitman Black Knight stands and when his own MCU story will ultimately resume. Blade is currently set to be released on the 6th of October of 2024, while Eternals 2 remain undated. And with that wrapped up, let's head over right to our giveaways, as we're still giving out a brand new PlayStation 5 on this channel to one lucky subscriber once we hit a milestone of 1,000 subscribers. And all you have to do to win is watch our videos, subscribe, turn on post notifications, like and comment. And one lucky subscriber will be chosen from the comment section to win our brand new PlayStation 5. Also, we want to say thank you to everyone who has supported us this far. We truly appreciate it. What are your thoughts on this video? And what do you think of Marvel's Blade reboot? Is it moving in the right direction or is it moving in the wrong direction? Please don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Subscribe and turn on the post notification so you don't miss out on any of our latest Marvel news. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I hope to see you in the next one.